Good morning. Happy Veterans Day. Excuse the hair, I just have it roughly clipped up. I work for the federal government and I have today off, so I thought I would do a day in my life vlog. My toddler's awake. I need to go get him out of bed. But yeah, it's gonna be a busy morning of cleaning up, doing breakfast, making coffee, but should be a nice morning where we don't have to get anywhere super early. Before I start tackling all this stuff that needs to be cleaned and put away, I'm gonna quickly make Blaine some breakfast and I'm gonna make myself a coffee. Pumpkin spice cake. Let's make my coffee and my little guy's milk. Adding a little bit of Chobani sweet cream, my fave, to my coffee. For him, he'll have some organic whole milk. He's also eating breakfast right now. I made him some eggs with bell pepper and cheese and cut it up. This smells so good. You can smell the delicious fall spices. Oh, delicious. So this is the aftermath of breakfast. I need to clean the high chair, clean his tray. I'll give the dog some eggs and clean all this up. Put that in the dishwasher, clean our dryer vent, and then I think I'm gonna sit a little bit and relax. Just enjoy a little bit of this morning. Before I forget, I'm also ordering the dog's dental sticks that they have in the morning. Place the order, so that's done. Let's get to cleaning. Okay, I know I said I was gonna relax. Well, I need to spray down, but before I do that, like I spray his high chair, spray the counter, I need to feed my starter, Fernando. She's looking pretty good. This is one of my dear friends gave me some of her starters, so my old starter wasn't doing so hot. It wasn't strong enough, I don't think. I would have to let like bread proof for a long time. But I think the issue was I was being maybe too lazy about feeding it often enough, even though it was in the fridge. I'm gonna do my best with Fernando too. And then worst case scenario, if you struggle with sourdough or you're not like, it's a lot of work. So you can always just make yeast bread, like bread with yeast, but we'll try our best here. Here's my scale. Here's a clean jar. Let me get a lid. This is my starter. The scale is set to 0, and I'm going to do maybe 50 grams. Perfect, 51 grams. And I'm gonna microwave it so it's a little warm for like 30 seconds. So now I reset it to 0. There's about 51 grams in there. So I'm gonna do about 51 grams of flour. Another big thing about sourdough is that your home temperature is important. You can buy like a little home for your sourdough. They're a bit expensive, I think. And it creates like an ideal environment. Or you can find a warm room in your house, or put it in like the oven with the light on. What I'm gonna try to do is put it in the laundry room. That's kind of like a well-insulated room. Okay, so that's 51 grams. Okay, I did a touch too much water, so I'm gonna do a little bit more flour and mix that thing up. This jar might be too small for this. We'll see. Instead of putting it in the laundry room, I should just like get it used to this temperature, and just leave it on my counter. We'll see. I might just do that today to see how he does. But yeah, this is, for those of you who are new to sourdough, this is feeding your starter. And then I'm just gonna take this rubber band and mark where our starting point is. Put the lid on top. I'm gonna keep it on my counter. I'm gonna see, like, he's gonna need to learn to live in our area. He's chilling right here on the counter between the rice cooker and other things, and we'll see how he does. If I don't see a lot of growth in a while, I might switch rooms. But I'm hoping he can get used to this environment. All right, it may not look clean, but we're all clean. Things are drying over there. Everything's been wiped down. We got sourdough fed. I'm gonna finish drinking my coffee and hang out with my son. And I'll also charge my camera since it's getting low. Hey guys, it's only 10:30 and I already feel wrecked. I have this ongoing issue with my dryer, and I had to be on the phone and advocate. It's been a whole thing, but a technician was supposed to come today to check it out. This would be the 3rd technician, and apparently they were like, oh, we're not coming. So I had to like deal with that, and we're still waiting for some resolution. I don't know, but either way, I was on the phone with them, transferred like 4 times. It's been a saga, but it's only 10:30. I'm gonna put on a movie I've seen so many times, but I enjoy having it on. And what is it called? I like literally go to YouTube and write Walmart baby. I don't even know what the movie's called. It's a cute movie though. Where the Heart Is. Such a cute movie. I'm gonna put that on and just let Blaine play. I was taking care of him, got him changed and stuff, but yeah, just want to relax. I microwaved my coffee that got cold. So I'm just gonna drink this and just zen out a little bit. My sourdough is starting to rise, so that's good. Day in my life, I guess. Showing you guys what really happens, but yeah. So it's a little later. It's almost 1 p.m. I took a shower, made myself a latte, iced latte, and I'm going to head out to see one of my good friends and meet her baby, and we'll see what we get into after that. I went to Ulta. I got the last one in store, this Squishmallow perfume for my niece for Christmas. And then I picked up, I usually use the NYX Epic eyeliner, like black marker eyeliner for my eyeliner. And my mother-in-law was looking for a good eyeliner. They were all sold out of the NYX. So I asked one of the workers there if they had any recommendations. They recommended the Milani. And it's supposed to be very like waterproof and no transfer. So I got that from my mother-in-law. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Kohl's. I have a pickup. I ordered a pair of pants and a sweater for my son for picture day. But I only think one is ready. But I'm going to go ahead and pick up the pants. And then I'm going to go maybe peruse around tjmaxx, see if we find anything. And then I'll go home. So that's it. I will maybe bring you guys along, see what we get into. But I also want to kind of enjoy my day. So I'm not good at vlogging indoors or at places. So we'll see what happens. I also still have my latte. And yeah, it's been a good day. Just finished up at TJMaxx. I got a big bag. I'll quickly show you before I leave because I don't want to do it in the kitchen and the dogs go crazy. I got this Prep Solutions microwave mat. I wanted something to help cover like a splat mat for food. I wanted something that wasn't plastic. I was originally looking at glass, but we're talking like $30+ on Amazon at least for that. This was $5. So that was a win. So I'm gonna wash that and leave that in the microwave. And so if you need to cover anything, you just use that. This haul is mostly for my pups, apparently. I got 2 packs of these bone broth chews training treats. And these are like one of the 3 regular types of treats my dogs get. My dogs get like a dental stick in the morning. Then they have like those like bone cookie kind of treats. That's when they're very good. And then these are more like the most common treat they get throughout the day. And so I have a jar on our bar that I fill that up with, and that is empty. I got them both this Bark Super Chewer. So it's a toy that is a treat. I guess it's a treat dispenser. Not sure exactly how it's gonna work. I'm going to put a few of those treats in each one and then give it to them and see how they like it. These were each $10, $9.99. Each of the treat bags were $6. And last thing I got, a teacup infuser for loose leaf tea. We're avoiding tea bags when we can, so we got these, and I wanted more, so if like multiple, like my husband and I both want tea, we can make them. So I got this cute, and I love owls, so that worked out, and this is $5. So that was it. I feel like I didn't go crazy. I really just bought things that we really needed. And I'm really happy because the tea infuser, the splat mat, or things I've been really looking for. And then I know I've wanted some new dog toys for our pups. My dogs are super chewers, like they destroy things, so it's really hard to get them toys that last and that are entertaining. So hopefully they like those. And yeah, let's go ahead and get home and get into something comfy. Update on my sourdough starter. She's definitely alive and doing well. I'm thinking about testing him, doing the float test, and maybe I'll bake a loaf of bread. Okay guys, so I have the Grinch on the background, but I am going to test to see if this sourdough, to see if I can bake with it. Just get a spoonful, just plop that in, and if it floats, that means it's ready. So it's 4:30. I don't have my little guy. My husband's still working, and I really can't decorate for Christmas. That's on hold right now. And I could grade papers, but I kind of don't want to. I'm thinking I'm just gonna finally maybe just relax. I'm gonna take advantage of this time. I know it can be so hard to just, when we have so much on our to-do list and there's so many more productive things we can be doing, it's so hard to just say like, no, I'm going to like not. At least for some people. I know a lot of my patients struggle with that. And really, like, yes, I could grade. For sure, I could grade papers, and that would be a good thing to do. But also, taking breaks and recharging is really important. So I'm going to go ahead and relax, at least for the next couple hours. Or hour, and we'll see where things land. Maybe later tonight I'll grade. Maybe I'll just grade tomorrow or later this week. So we'll see. Well, this weekend, to be fair, I am going out of town. I'm hoping to vlog that. My husband and I are celebrating our anniversary. So this weekend I won't be working on schoolwork. But yeah, anyways, enough chatting. I'm just going to relax. My husband and I like to set out some of these chocolate covered strawberries. We're gonna let those thaw for like 15 minutes. Gosh, I can't believe it's already bath time, but I am preparing my son's bath. I have his light going. I don't know if you can see that. I have his water running. It's a nice hot bath for him, and I'm adding these Frida Baby Breathe Frida Vapor Drops because he's been a little congested and runny nose, so I really want to give him a nice soothing bath. And I think that'll be it for my vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!